Morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Ilene. I'll be leading the service today, and I am sending out blessings to all of you who've joined us today, who made the trek to get here and share some spirit time with us, and a special blessing and thank you to those who are listening at home on YouTube. We feel and we embrace your energy. We are currently in the water virtue of Virgo, the sign of continence, and I'm sending blessings to my brothers and sisters who entered into this energy, including my daughter. Her 40th birthday will be this Thursday. Hard to believe. Norman Paulsen, the founder of Sunburst, wrote in Sacred Science, "I will walk in virtue to the best of my ability, not overindulging in the gifts of the senses." So I am confident that each one of you here today or participating online at home have been touched by the energy of the Masters and are grateful for guiding us towards reaching our life goals of co-creating with hope, love, and kindness. I'm going to start today's service by reading a quote from Paramahansa Yogananda. Recently, someone I love very dearly gifted me the book, Where There Be Light, and I have spent a lot of time reading it and have found so much joy in finding the words of wisdom. And on page 114, he wrote, "Turn to God, and you will find yourself shaking off the chains of habits and environment. The self identified with the ego, I, is bound. The self identified with the soul is free." And Norm wrote in Sacred Science, and I am paraphrasing, "Continence is the great decision maker. It can make you invincible. Its lack can destroy you. It holds the keys to success for those who choose to walk the rainbow path homeward." And a great way to exercise self-control in your activities of daily living is embrace kindness throughout the day. For example, start your day with some meditation. Make that soul connection with the Creator every single day. In your daily interactions with others, be aware of your responses. Use kindness to guide you throughout the day. And start finding that place within you that will conduct all of your interactions with kindness, first and foremost. Then, when you are in a situation where your kindness ratio is tried, study what you're feeling. Take a moment, study that. Dig deep within you, and then go forward with kindness. And when you're speaking, do so consciously with kindness. Words are energy that can infect you and those around you. And Yogananda stated, "Making others happy through kindness of speech and sincerity of right advice is a sign of true greatness." And this next sentence really hits home. To hurt another soul by sarcastic words or looks, you know what I'm talking about, looks, or suggestions is despicable. And he goes on to say about that you poison yourself when you do that. You're actually poisoning yourself and others. So respond with kindness. And remember, silence is golden. Sometimes it's better not to say anything at all. I know this to be true. I heard it in a song. In other words, sometimes the best response is just to clip your lip. Keep it to yourself and think kind thoughts when you're doing that. I know that in the daily walk of life, when you're associating with colleagues and people you meet, seek the place in your heart center. Balance yourself with kindness and love. I know that's very difficult sometimes. I know for me sometimes I I'll be in a conversation or a Zoom or emailing with someone. I'm like, oh, I have to stop myself and say, treat them with kindness. Be nice. Most importantly, be kind to your body. When you're beginning a meal, take a few moments to say a prayer of gratefulness. We are so fortunate to be living in a time and place where nourishment is bountiful, and we can choose the type of nourishment we choose to participate in. How fortunate we are right now to be experiencing that. Recently, I listened to a talk on PBS entitled, Your Health, a Sacred Matter. It was a discussion with medical providers regarding how spirituality and healthcare are interrelated, a part of the whole patient, whole personal model of care in the workplace setting, in the healing arts. I went back and listened to it a second time. It was so interesting. We had a nurse that would not wear a nurse outfit, she would wear a white apron. She found that children and adults alike responded to her in a more different manner with this apron. So that became her statement as a nurse, is wearing the apron. And I listened to a pediatrician, and this just makes my heart sing. This is when I work with a lot of neonatal pediatricians, and they all, to me, they're amazing people. They put their life and soul into saving these babies. She said that when I put the stethoscope on the heart of a baby, I put my hand on the back where the heart is beating, and I send love and blessings to that child. My mom used to say, whenever you see a child, put blessings upon them, put light upon them. That might be the only time of the day they receive that blessing and light. Wow. While I was listening to that, I remembered the importance of being kind to myself and others. And one of the nurses talked about having to take breather breaks when in a difficult situation, leaving one treatment room and going to another, just walking maybe a little slower to the next room, taking a breath, stretching the muscles a little bit, breathing and recentering, so that when you enter that next room, you're a different person. You've left whatever you are feeling behind you. Anyone wants to watch that amazing talk, let me know. I've saved it. I could listen to it over and over. Practitioners saying that religion plays a big part in their decision to become medical practitioners. It was a beautiful moment. And this one is important to me during the activities of daily living, including housework or yard work. Be kind to your body. Be actively calm and calmly active, as Yogananda advised. A few months ago, I demonstrated that to myself. I decided I could do a lot of yard work, and then I spent 3 weeks in bed. I just didn't know when to stop. And so now I tell myself when I go out in the yard, you can plant one plant, and then you can go sit down. And then tomorrow, you could move one plant, and then you need to sit down. You can water this part of the garden, and then you can sit down. Don't want to go through that again. And be loving and kind when in recreation. You can embrace the unknown with a loving, kind heart during all of your interactions. Another quote by Paramahansa Yogananda. Kindness is the light that dissolves all walls between souls, families, and nations. We could sure use some of that right now. All creatures, large or small, with or without lungs, have the same amount of life spark. We are all equal in the eyes of Creator, our source. It's how we utilize that gift of spark, our light, the flame contained within our breath and connected to our soul, and our heart center that determines the outcome. We, us, are all part of the co-creative consciousness of I am. I grew up with a picture I always loved of Jesus knocking at the door, and we used to sing that song, Jesus Knocking at Your Door. Well, flip that. Maybe Jesus is inside, knocking inside, trying to get out, make you pay attention. And that's how I see that picture now. That's within me, and I have it within me to find that. And Yogananda wrote in Where There Be Light, the book that's changing my entire life, from the gift from a person I love dearly, you are a spark of eternal flame. You can hide the spark, but you can never destroy it. Wow. So step forward with kindness from the center of your heart. This is where our divine parents reside, sending loving energy throughout the ethereal self into Mother Gaia, then returning to the top of our heads to Spirit Divine, and that is where our soul connection resides. Yogananda said, to control your mind and attain self-mastery, the hardest obstacle to overcome is yourself. When you sit and meditate at night, your nervousness and restlessness are still with you from the day. Learn to control your mind and your body. Be a king of yourself. And this next line is my most favorite. Carry within yourself a portable heaven and earth, in life or in death, in heaven or in Hades. That inner heaven will be with you. I must have read that 100 times. That inner heaven is always with you. So as we go into meditation, take a moment to check your posture. If you're in a chair, make sure that your spine is properly supported. Make sure your knees are below your hips. Place your feet flat on the ground, legs uncoupled. Then take a moment. I do this every morning. Find this space between your eyebrows, the yin-tang. It's known as the Hall of Impressions, the upper dantian. Gently massage the third eye clockwise, just for a few seconds, a few resolutions, and begin to envision a six-pointed star. Bring that gaze out, and if you find that thoughts are distracting you, focus on your breath, the pranayama, that connection between your spirit and your soul. Pay attention to the sensations as you inhale, as the breath enters the nose. Envision it flowing down your spine and into Mother Gaia. Envision a flame rising up as the flow of air leaves your body on the exhale. Continue a steady gazing to that six-pointed star at the third eye. Then adjust your chin to elongate the spine, preparing it for meditation. Feel as though your back and your head are leaning against a wall. Envision a golden thread at the top of your head, pulling your spine erect. Why meditate? Norm Paulsen, the Sunburst founder, said, through prayer and meditation, we will see God face to face. And we're going to listen to a short clip by Norm entitled, Why Meditate? And then we'll be led into meditation with the gentle sound bath of bowls by Nicole.
meditate? Why should we learn to meditate? Why should we spend the time as young people, as old people, to find out who we really are? To really know who we really are. There was a saint in India whose only meditation was, he continually asked himself, who am I? Over and over and over and over again in his meditations, till he found out who he was. Make the effort now today and say to your soul, I'm going to meditate twice a day when I get up in the morning for however long I can and before I go to sleep at night. And keep the door on the crown of your head open.
As we transition out of meditation, take a moment to notice how you feel. Sharing these precious moments in fellowship brings an energy to us that is unmistakable. Each one of us here today, meditating in fellowship, are experiencing the joy of co-creating. We are striving to elevate and raise the energy level closer to one with the Creator. The Bhagavad Gita states, "Yoga is the difficult attainment by the ungoverned man, but he who is self-controlled will, by striving through proper methods, be able to achieve it." The adventures of embracing and following the 8 right steps and 12 virtues of the Sunburst teachings lends itself to co-creating with the Creator and with each other. What a marvelous adventure for us to go on together. You are welcome to talk story during conscious speech and recreation in the lodge, where we will enjoy the blessings of conscious nourishment and share with us your memories, your dreams, your reflections of faith, hope, and love, and tell us how self-control has evolved in your daily life. So sending a blessings and a thanks to every one of you for joining us today. You are invited to join us online daily for group Zoom meditations offered throughout the week. You can contact the office for more information. Our weekly Zoom meditations seem to be growing by leaps and bounds. People from all over the United States and all over California are joining us. We would love to have you there. Today I'm going to remind you to practice kindness to our Mother Earth. Always remember that the Holy Land is wherever you are and wherever you step. So step with kindness on our Mother Gaia and know that we are all native to her. We all breathe the same air. Most of all, thank you, Great Spirit, our Creator, for the opportunity to experience this life. I am so grateful for the trials, the tribulations, the happy and the sad times. I'm grateful for the adventure that has brought me to this moment, right now, today, with all of you. So may the peaceful vibration from today's gathering be with us for the rest of our day. Be calmly active and actively calm. Yogananda would say, read a little, meditate more, think of God all the time. And Norm used to say, life, love, God. But today, I am ending the service with a kindness exercise. I had been meditating on asking for an inspiration, and in my first meditation of the day, I received this inspiration, and I'm going to share it with you. Everyone, rub your hands together and feel the warmth. And then begin to envision a sphere of iridescent energy forming in your palms. This is your sphere of kindness. It can be of any color you wish or any shape you wish, but begin to grow that. And when ready, send that sphere of kindness to everyone in the room. Send that blessing throughout. And then envision it growing to envelop all of the temple and all of the sanctuary, all of the earth, and expand it into the universe. then take that moment, bring it to your heart. Bring this kindness to your heart. Bring it to your Christ center. Send kindness throughout your soul, your spirit, your all-being. And then share that with everyone you meet today, everyone that you encounter. So blessings, and thank you for joining us. It is my sincere hope and prayer that you will continue to spread that spirit of kindness to everyone you meet and encounter.
Oh, my Lord, I feel you everywhere. Take my life, I put it in your care. Oh, my Lord, I feel you everywhere. Take my life, I put it in your care. Lord, let me walk with you, talk with you, be with you, show you the love that I've always held for you. Lord, let me walk with you, talk with you, be with you, show you the love that I've always held for you. Lord, let me walk with you, talk with you, be with you, show you the love that I've always held for you. Lord, let me walk with you, talk with you, be with you, show you the love that I've always held for you. Lord, let me walk with you, talk with you, be with you, show you the love that I've always held for you. Lord, let me walk with you, talk with you, be with you, show you the love that I've always held for you. Lord, let me walk with you, talk with you, be with you, show you the love that I've always held for you. Lord, let me walk with you, talk with you, be with you, show you the love that I've always held for you. Lord, let me walk with you, talk with you, be with you, show you the love that I've always held for you. Lord, let me walk with you, talk with you, be with you, show you the love that I've always held for you. Lord, let me walk with you, talk with you, be with you, show you the love that I've always held for you. Lord, let me walk with you, talk with you, be with you, show you the love that I've always held for you. Lord, let me walk with you, talk with you, be with you, show you the love that I've always held for you. Lord, let me walk with you, talk with you, be with you, show you the love that I've always held for you. Lord, let me walk with you, talk with you, be with you, show you the love that I've always held for you. Lord, let me walk with you, talk with you, be with you, show you the love that I've always held for you. Lord, let me walk with you, talk with you, be with you, show you the love that I've always held for you. Lord, let me walk with you, talk with you, be with you, show you the love that I've always held for you. Oh, my Lord, I feel you everywhere. Take my